Hey coaches, it's Melinda. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about time management and the power hour and how to kind of balance everything. I know as a new coach, it's hard. It's hard. I understand. When I was a brand new coach, I had a newborn. I worked 40 hours a week. I commuted. I had to do the daycare drop off, pickup. I had to come home, do laundry, dinner, dishes. I'm not going to waste too much time telling you what you guys already do. But what I did find is that I could still have a successful Beachbody business and everything else on my plate. In fact, in talking to other coaches, I really find that it's the coaches who have the busiest lifestyles, the most responsibilities, that are also the most successful Beachbody coaches, because they are used to, excuse me, being very busy, being task oriented. You make a list, you work from it, you don't go on Facebook and just scroll or chat with friends. There's definitely a time and a place for that. But when you're trying to build your Beachbody business, those aren't things that are gonna, bring you closer to your goals. So today I wanted to talk to you about kind of what I did when I first started and a little bit about what I do now in case your lifestyle reflects more of my schedule now. So like I said, when I first started, I was working 40 hours a week. I had a baby. I had my own transformation. I was working out. I had lots to do on my plate, Fortunately, I have an extremely supportive husband who has done everything in his power to, help me watch our son while I could work out, or, give him a bath while I could check in with my challenge groups. Definitely use your spouse, a friend, a parent. If you have older children, can watch the younger children, anything like that. Communicate your needs to those around you where you need help. So when I was working full time, I got up at 5 o'clock. I normally got up at 5:36, so this was a little bit of an adjustment, but I wanted my business to work. I wanted to grow my Beachbody business. So for me, that 30 minutes to an hour less of sleep, piece of cake. It was gone. It was time to work. So I would get up, I would get my workouts in, I would get dressed and drink my E&E. And while that was kicking in, I would check in with my challenge groups. I would spend, 20 minutes posting the daily post. I would, answer any questions. I would congratulate people who had already beat me to working out. If they were on a different time zone, they're already working out. Do all my check-ins, do my workout. Also when I did my check-ins, I would post on social media, do my workout, go to work. And that was it. I had to stop Beachbody. I had to go to my job. So at that point, lunch comes around. I, again, will check in with my challenge groups, see how everybody's doing. I, again, post on social media. That social media presence is super important because that's how we're going to get out to people that we are Beachbody coaches. What are Beachbody coaches? Who do we help? What do we have to offer? Anything, but not just Beachbody related, share healthy recipes, share tips, all kinds of things like that. Those all count on your 3 to 5 posts a day. So again, back to work, and then I have to go home and pick up my son, and then, be mommy and wife and all that household stuff. So that's what came first. And then I would, at bedtime, I would come back, check in with my groups, and, again, be on social media. So being a Beachbody coach is not just checking into your challenge groups and posting on social media. There are other tasks to help build your business. And Beachbody has some amazing tools for us. So in the back office, you'll find a business activity tracker. If you are a coach on my team, you will also find that in our file section. I know when I first started, it looked like a lot of busy work. It's this form with items listed, including drinking my Shakeology and working out. And I'm like, that's a no-brainer. Like, why do I have to check it off? But it just gets you in the habit of doing these things until they become second nature. But it also reminds you to do the 3 vital behaviors, like read your personal development, which is so, so important. and to do things like follow up with people. And, there's a whole list of tasks on there that are super important to building your business. So when you have a very busy schedule and you can only devote an hour, maybe a couple hours a day to your business, following those key tasks are what's going to help drive your business forward. So, like I said, check it out in the back office or in my coach group if you're one of my coaches, and use it. It's there for you as a tool to know exactly what to do. And it's also a tool for me to help you with your business. Each week, start it on Thursday and send it to me Wednesday night or Thursday morning. And that will give me an opportunity to look over your tasks and see maybe where you're falling short, or maybe why you're not able to get challengers in your challenge groups. If you're only doing 1 invite instead of 5, that's something that we can work together on. I'm never going to tell you just go figure it out or leave you, on your own. But if you don't share with me what you're doing, then I need to know how to help you. And it's okay if you only do 1 out of 5 check-ins or 0 invites or whatever, but that gives us something to work on together to help you grow your business further. So if the business activity tracker is not your style, there are other methods, but you have to use something, There's the power of 3. That is a document that is in our coach group as well. It's 3 simple things. It's inviting, it's following up, and it is adding new contacts to your list daily. It's a little bit more refined and to the point, but again, it's just simple things that will keep your business moving forward. If that's not something that you like, make your own list or ask me. I have access to other groups. I can find you a list. We can create a list specifically for you. A new one that I have actually been using and it's working well is, it's very simple. I've created projects. So on here, it's just a piece of binder paper I wrote out. If you'd like to type it out and have a spreadsheet on your computer, that's totally fine too. But projects, these are 3 things that I know that I need to do today before the day's over. I like to get this done before I go to bed, last thing, so I wake up in the morning with this sitting right on my desk and I know fresh what I need to do. But it's simple things like, if I know I have an upcoming challenge group starting on the 19th, then I need to set up the challenge group. I need to make sure all the documents are in there. I need to make sure that other coaches, apprentice coaches from my team that need to be added, that they're all added in so we can all add challengers, things like that. If I need to make YouTube videos is going on there. If I need to make a blog, I'm going to write a blog, excuse me, and I'm also going to write what the blog is going to be about so that I don't spend a half an hour sitting there like, So on this list, I also include people who I need to reach out to and people who I need to hear from. So people who I need to reach out to. This might be, maybe yesterday I posted a post on my Facebook, like a challenge group invite or a transformation, and somebody said that they wanted more information. And I messaged back, sure, I'll shoot you a message. Their name's going to go on this, so I know that tomorrow or later today, I'm going to send them the information that they're asking for. People I'm waiting to hear from. So, after a conversation's going, maybe they said, okay, I'll get back to you Friday, or I have to run, I have to go make dinner, I'll talk to you later. Their name's going to go on this because I'm waiting to hear from them. So if too many days go by, or, I know they really wanted to get in my next 21-day challenge or 21-day fixed challenge group, and we're getting close to the deadline where they're going to need to order and get enrolled, I'm going to message them and just follow up with them. The last section is priorities, and this is going to be priorities in your whole life. Beachbody, or, if you have to take your kid to the dentist or the dog to the vet or pick up your dry cleaning or whatever tasks you have to do, put them on that list because, you're going to want to make sure that in addition to Beachbody, you're also taking care of everything else you need to do. And last, I have answer messages last. I used to be a slave to the notifications on my phone. I mean, it would ding and I would be to that thing so fast, and it would be, somebody asking for my blog link, or, not that that's not important, but it is not crucial. It is not something that I need to stop what I'm doing an answer. They can either find it on Google, or I can get back to them in an hour when I have my designated messaging time. So whatever list you choose works best for you, whether it's the business activity tracker, the power of 3, a daily to-do list like this, whatever works best for you, use it and send it to your upline coach or your mentor or your success partner or somebody who's going to keep you on track, who's going to call you out and be like, I love you, but if you're not inviting anybody to challenge groups, nobody's going to be in your challenge group. You know, you want someone to give you that tough love and that accountability because you want to grow your business and we all want to help you. So, you know, definitely reach out for that help. As far as other things like blogging and making YouTube videos and things like that, you know, you definitely want to start your day or when you sit down to work your Beachbody, start that time with tasks that are going to grow your business. So if it's something like inviting, creating posts, challenge group invites, coaching opportunity invites, things like that, those are going to be the things that you're going to kick off first. Things like blogging about a new recipe or I don't know, maybe healthy snacks to pack in your kids' lunch. Those are awesome blog posts and they're definitely, you know, they add value to people's lives, but they're not something that you need to do right now. So start a list of things like that. And if your power hour took you 30 minutes one day, go to that list and then start writing a blog or something like that. You know, it's definitely things to keep on the back burner, but not things that are urgent to do now. So those are some things that I do. You know, my son's in preschool now and I have 2 days where I have a 4-hour block of time. So for me, it's crucial that I get to these lists because when he comes home, I'm shutting off and it's mommy time and we play and go to the park and things like that. And I don't want to spend that time thinking in my head like, oh, I got to message her and I got to, you know, post about that challenge group and I have to do this and I have to do that. And, you know, I want my time with my family to be on them. I want them to feel important and, you know, that my only concern is being with them and having fun. And, you know, and I also want to leave my work hour or a couple hours knowing that I have accomplished what I needed to accomplish, not, you know, stressed and all that. I want to go to bed knowing that I gave my all, I did what I needed to do, and tomorrow's a new day. So, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want help creating a list of, you know, a to-do list that works for you, let me know. And also just keep in mind that your power hour might look completely different from somebody else's. You know, you might work part-time, you might work full-time, you might not work at all, you may have kids, you may not have kids. So don't compare, you know, the time that some other coach can put into their business that you may or may not be able to, but just look at your schedule, what it allows for Beachbody time, and then we can make a concrete list so you can know exactly what you need to do during that time. So like I said, if you have any questions, post below, and also share with us what kind of tracker you're using, because I know that, like I said, there's so many out there, and if, you know, maybe somebody's looking for something that you have that can really help them. So share below. Okay, bye.